The difference between those who will become successful and those who will never do is only in their mindset. Your life will start changing only when the right thoughts appear in your head. That's why I've prepared a mega collection of smart thoughts for you. As many as 69, check them out and implant them into your brain. In your life, you either have problems or goals. The universe has expended too much energy for you to come into existence and live up to this day. It has invested potential in you and wants you to realize it. So if you don't set goals for yourself, it will push you towards them by creating stimulating problems in your life. So if you don't want to go through these negative trials, start setting goals and striving for something. You can learn how to do it from this video. Do what the person you want to become does. Every success is an individual path. But in many ways, these paths are similar and alike. Seek out people who have already achieved what you want. Learn from their experience, choose what you can start doing right now, and get to work on it. An average person's thoughts consist of 90% thoughts that were there yesterday. New things will never appear from old thoughts. If you want to change your life for the better, start thinking different thoughts. New thoughts will lead to new solutions. New solutions will lead to actions you haven't taken before. And from those actions, different results will emerge. Where to find fresh new thoughts for a better life? The answer is in this playlist. Only actions diminish the power of doubts and uncertainties. In your life, you have already overcome the difficulties of initial endeavors many times. That's how you learn to walk, ride a bicycle, and speak. Fear is a normal phenomenon when facing something new. And if instead of crawling and trying to stand up, you started looking for methods to fight fear, you would never have learned to walk. Just do something, and fear will diminish immediately. Do something else, and many doubts will lose their power. Actions are the fastest way to gain confidence in your abilities. Expectations and controlling the outcome are a useless waste of time and energy. When trying to achieve a goal, we all expect to get something. But reality always deviates from our expectations. Therefore, trying to control it is pointless. It's much more productive to focus on what you can truly control, your actions and thoughts. If you do everything within your power, success is guaranteed. Keep trying until you succeed. The average millionaire goes through about 3 bankruptcies and a total of 17 unsuccessful attempts. Only the 18th attempt makes them a millionaire. Yes, you might succeed on your first try. But more likely, you'll have to go through a series of failures and even serious setbacks. But every time, remember that you're one attempt closer to your success. And with that thought, start new actions towards achieving your goal. You either evolve or deteriorate. In nature, there is no concept of stability. It's either growth or destruction. If you don't do anything today to move forward, it means your motivation will be slightly less tomorrow and laziness slightly stronger. Try lying in bed for a week without getting up. And after 7 days, you'll struggle to climb 5 flights of stairs. Lie in bed for a month and you won't be able to walk. Remember this when you feel like relaxing for a day. Success is achieved only by those who do something every day, without weekends or holidays, to reach it. Act, and you will succeed. Compare yourself only with yourself. You might be the biggest loser, but if every day you become at least 1% better than yesterday, sooner or later it will help you become successful. But if you compare yourself to leaders, you won't even start taking action because you feel light years away from them. Such comparisons only diminish your self-esteem and motivation. Anyone can become 1% better. No one can instantly become 100% better. Focus everything you have on the simple task of being better today than yesterday. That's what all successful people think about. If you can achieve that, success is guaranteed. Only what you think about comes into your life. The path to any goal begins with a mental image in your head. The clearer, more specific, and clearer it is, the faster the goal becomes a reality. But if your thoughts are chaotic and lack focus on one thing, Don't be surprised that achieving your dream is very slow. Strain your brain, define what you want from life. Create a specific image out of it. And start thinking and visualizing it every day. That's what it means to think like a millionaire. The brain cannot not think about anything. It can't stop the flow of thoughts for a second. And if you don't load your brain with anything, it will seek mental food on its own. And almost always, that information is absolutely useless for your life. So, often engage your mind to align your brain with actions and thoughts that will help you achieve your goal. Your chances of success are 50%. Either you will reach your goal or you won't. But in most cases, the number of attempts is unlimited. And if today you experience failure, nobody stops you from trying again and again. That means your chances of winning are almost approaching 100%. The path to success is a marathon, not a sprint. If we take all the millionaires, their average age will be well over 40. And if you delve into their biographies, you can understand two more things. They started their path to success at the age of 7 or 8 and, on average, experienced complete failure and started from scratch more than 10 times. Don't look for easy and quick ways. They don't exist. Look for what will make you better and use it. And sooner or later, achieving significant results will become a routine for you. You can only become a winner by defeating yourself. It doesn't matter where you are right now. If every time you show your maximum potential, you will be a winner regardless of the outcome. That's where personal growth lies. And even if today you took the last place, with this approach, you will soon become the first not only for yourself, but also for others. Hang these thoughts in a prominent place and read them every day to tune your brain for success. People suffer not from what happens, but from their attitude toward what happens. Anything can happen to you, but only you determine how to react to it. There is no point in producing negative thoughts. They don't move you forward. Just carry the image of your goal with you. Take it out every time something distracts you, to refocus on achieving the goal. And keep moving forward as if nothing happened. Because only that will help you make your life better. The most important person in your life is yourself. The more time you devote to your development, the more opportunities open up before you. But constantly diverting your attention to the needs of others significantly hinders your personal growth. Make yourself the main priority in your life. That's how successful people think. The stronger you become, the better you will be for the people around you. The 10,000-hour rule. Don't look for quick results and don't rely on miracles. Results and achievements come to those who can dedicate 10,000 hours of their life to an activity. Only after that will you begin to understand something, delve into it, and achieve something. Be patient, roll up your sleeves, and act no matter what. And when failure happens, remember how many hours you still have left and keep going. Because after 10,000 hours, success is guaranteed. Morning is the most important part of the day. How you start your morning determines how you will spend the whole day. The first hour after waking up is the most crucial. Learn to set yourself up for victory. This video will help you create self-suggestion for success throughout the day. A person moves in the direction their gaze is focused on. Where your eyes look, what your thoughts are dedicated to, what you're busy with every day. Focus everything you have on one thing, on the place where you intend to be. Keep that image constantly in your mind, get rid of random thoughts, and soon you will figure out how to get there. Question and doubt everything, or better yet, forget everything you know. If it led to success, everyone would have been successful a long time ago. You can't copy someone else's success. Any success is an individual personal path. You have it too. Close your eyes and try to feel where you get the most positive energy and emotions. And start developing in that direction. Your actions will show you where and what information you need to accelerate your progress. You should fear one thing, that life will end, and you haven't accomplished anything. Among the residents of a nursing home, a survey was conducted asking what they would change in their lives if they could start again. All their answers can be summarized in one phrase: I would take more risks. The best time to do something is today. Because tomorrow will be today again, only your life will be one day shorter. You can spend your whole life being afraid of spiders, public speaking, and hundreds of other things. But sooner or later, you will ask yourself, why didn't I try to do something? Don't wait for that moment, because most often it comes when you're already weak, frail, and old. And you can't change anything. You have a chance to change everything right now. And don't say later that nobody told you. Act here and now. You're neither worse nor better than others. You're unique. You were born where and when you needed to be, with the abilities you need to fulfill your potential. Therefore, the path to success is open. Since you're the only one and one of a kind, you simply have no competitors. Whatever you do, you're selling yourself, your time, your opportunities, your potential. Because without interacting with other people, becoming successful is impossible. So, from this day forward, start building a company named after yourself, where you are the CEO. Your image, level of knowledge, manners, all of this and more either help you sell yourself or not. So, make a list of what will help you sell yourself better and start developing it within yourself. Your most valuable resource is your life energy, neither time, nor knowledge, nor anything else. When you're lazy and apathetic, no amount of knowledge will help you. You simply don't have the energy to act. When you're tired, your brain doesn't function well, so no matter how much time you have, you'll still use it inefficiently. So, focus on enhancing your life energy with the help of this video. Actions are better than contemplation. It's better to do, make mistakes, understand what not to do, and repeat the actions. Rather than thinking, pondering, processing information, discussing with someone, waiting for the perfect moment. Actions are the only way to achieve a goal. So, act more often and more. The most important person in your life is yourself. You need to be strong, confident, smart, and successful for your loved ones. It's only possible in one case, if you dedicate most of your time to yourself, to your personal development. If you think about others more than yourself and spend more time giving to others rather than to yourself, your life will resemble a squeezed lemon. And in the end, you'll manifest yourself below your potential in everything you do. No one but yourself can help you. You can rely on an employer, the government, a stroke of luck, or believe in miracles. But besides yourself, no one will help you. And even if they do, you'll have to give up a lot for it. Nothing will change in your life until you do something yourself. So, take action, because nobody else will do it for you. There are no rules in life. We are taught rules from childhood. But all of that is for those who want to live a standard life. If you want something more, you must forget about the rules. It's your life, and that means you set the rules for yourself. Read success stories, and you'll understand that all wealthy and successful people always followed their own path. I wish the same for you. Do what you can with what you have now and expect nothing in return. How often do we wait for something, spending time in inaction? Even more often, we want to achieve a specific result. But by putting it off until tomorrow, you're simply wasting time. And the result is completely beyond our control. The only thing you can influence is your actions. So, do what needs to be done and do it right now. That's the only way to become successful and increase effectiveness in your endeavors. The less you think, the more you do. Among the rich and successful, there are many who don't have higher education. There are even more who started their path to success at the age of 10 or even 6 years old. But there are very few who have 2 or more higher educations. Don't chase knowledge. Take action. Because knowledge without action is like fat on the belly. It's there, but it's of no use. Focus all your attention and efforts on what you're good at. Delegate and cover your weak points with the help of other people. If you're not naturally good at running fast, no matter how much you train, you'll always lose. Identify your strengths and qualities and work on developing them. You're only as strong as your talents are developed. There are no unrealistic goals, only unrealistic deadlines. Dream big. Don't limit yourself. Your goal and you are at different levels of development. And if it seems unattainable to you, that's normal. Start developing yourself, and soon the impossibility of achieving your goal will fade away. We can't focus on two things that require our consciousness at the same time. By multitasking, you're doing each task with low efficiency. Forget about time management. In the present moment, drop all your resources and attention on one task, and you'll be amazed at how productive and efficient you become. It's much more important whom you know than what you know, but even more important is who knows you. It's impossible to know everything about everything. That's why successful people have a circle of acquaintances and consultants who help them quickly acquire the necessary knowledge. They are also always open to helping other people because they know it's the fastest way to connect with the right people. Financial independence is more valuable than demonstrating financial status. You can talk on an iPhone and drive a foreign car, but if it's all purchased on credit, it doesn't make any sense. When you take a loan, you dull your brain. It no longer needs to think about how to earn more money. You have already obtained what you wanted. You only need to maintain the level and repay the loan. So if you want a cool car, challenge your mind and think about how. All your problems have already been solved thousands of times by other people. Find anyone and ask, how? Each of us is unique, but life problems are 99% the same. To solve them as quickly as possible, you need to find people who have already solved them and learn what they did. This is the most effective way to succeed in any endeavor. Do you want to get something you don't have yet? Start doing what you haven't done before. By doing the same thing, you will get the same result. Changes in actions lead to changes in results. Try something new, and you will understand how to achieve your dream. The only difference between you and a very successful person is thoughts. What you think about most of the time comes into your life. Start thinking positively and about your goals. Remove negative thoughts using the rubber band technique. Put any rubber band on your wrist, and every time you catch yourself having a negative thought, snap it and release. Through this small pain, you will activate mindfulness and quickly shift to positive thoughts. Life can end at any moment. Waiting for a better moment is pointless. Tomorrow or someday is a good excuse for millions of people not to do anything today. But understand one simple thing. The fact that the average lifespan is about 70 years gives you no personal guarantees. Your life can end at any moment. Stop waiting, start acting here and now. If you dream of something, you can achieve it. If you couldn't, you would never have thought about it. If there is a dream in your head, it means you can achieve it. Yes, right now you may have little knowledge, experience, and strength for it. But that's why it's a dream, to embark on a great path of self-improvement to achieve it. The smaller your goals, the higher the competition. Dream big. There is almost no competition in big goals. Several hundred candidates vie for an office manager position in major cities. Creating your own business or becoming an actor has much lower competition. You don't need to go with the flow of life, and you don't need to seek easy paths. Find your own path, as there is no competition there at all. Everything that surrounds you now was once considered impossible. So act and move forward, and you will also succeed. Think about it, just 40 years ago, there were no phones or computers. And now they are commonplace. The same goes for your life. Read success stories of wealthy people, and you will understand that what they have achieved now also seemed impossible to them when they were 20. So just go towards your goal and do what you can right now. Nothing brings a dream closer like actions. We live in a material world. The fastest way to obtain something is to take action. Why spend years developing the power of thought in the hope that someday these visualizations and affirmations will work, when you can simply go, do, and get results? Learn to take practical actions, and you will see how your dream gets closer to you. Those who want it, do it, while those who don't want it, come up with excuses. I often receive comments like these, where people start hiding behind their supposedly unique situation and problems that prevent them from following the recommendations in the video. But excuses only lead to living a life that doesn't satisfy them. If you want to change your life, stop thinking about what's holding you back. Start thinking about how to achieve it and what can help you, and sooner or later you will find a solution to the problem. The biggest danger lies in having too small goals. Why were you born? Certainly not to receive an average salary for 30 years, retire, and wait for the end. Your goals determine your actions. If you want more from life, simply multiply your goals by 10. Don't worry about whether it's possible or not. Just raise the bar and start looking for ways to make your dream come true. The number of attempts is unlimited. A single drop will not harm a stone, and even 100 drops won't do anything to it. But 1,000,000 drops can eventually create a hole in the stone. Fortunately, a person needs far fewer attempts to achieve success. The key is to never give up. If it didn't work 10 times, try the 11th time. Look for other options and opportunities. And sooner or later, you will reach your goal. There will come a time when you can no longer change anything, old age. And then you will ask yourself, why didn't you change anything earlier? You will face harsh disappointment from a life wasted in vain. Don't let it come to that. It's better to regret what you have done than constantly postpone things until it's too late to change anything. Act every day. Your life is limited by the boundaries of your mind. In India, baby elephants are tied to a stake. They try to break free but can't. After several attempts, they give up for good. When they grow up, they can easily uproot that stake. However, there is a memory in their brain that they couldn't do it before, so they never try again. Step outside the confines of your mind. If something doesn't work for you, it simply means you need to become smarter and stronger. Do that, and you'll be able to achieve what previously seemed impossible to you. In life, there is no safety, there are only opportunities. Don't seek a cozy spot, comfort, or stability. We came into this world to grow, not to reach a certain income level and step away from everything. Therefore, no matter how much you crave stability and peace, the universe will still provide you with opportunities for self-development. Don't see it as a problem, perceive it as a way to become stronger and better. Every action brings you closer to success. When Steve Jobs was a student, he took calligraphy classes. He did it long before creating Apple, just out of interest. Those classes helped him create fonts for his first computers, which are now used worldwide. Every action gives you experience and knowledge that will undoubtedly be useful to you in the future. The most important thing is to take action every day, and soon enough, quantity will turn into quality, and you will become much more successful than you are now. Where you are going now doesn't contain anything you desire. What will happen in 10 years if you don't change anything in your life? Will you achieve your goals, or will you remain as distant from them as you are now? To attain what you don't yet have, you must start doing what you haven't done before. Reflect on this or simply forget about your dreams forever. Your results are the best proof for everyone. If your loved ones or colleagues try to discourage you from your goals or even hinder your progress, there's no need to prove anything to anyone. The words are too weak. But your results will silence all critics and even make them believe in you. So just keep doing what is necessary until you achieve your desired outcome. In life, only two things happen: what we passionately want and what we fear. This is because our passions and fears are based on strong emotions and feelings. And, in simple terms, they are based on our energy. What you invest your energy in will manifest in your life. It's entirely up to you where you choose to invest it. Ask yourself this question every morning. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? If for several consecutive days your answer is no, then it's time to think about how to change your life for the better. Achieving your goal lies in the realm of terrifyingly easy. Let's think about what can quickly bring you closer to achieving your goal. It's simply meeting someone who has already achieved that goal. 1 hour of personal interaction with them can save you a lot of time, money, and effort. It can also free you from illusions and protect you from mistakes. It's easy to do but scary because you've never done it before. But the choice, as always, is yours. Either forge your own path to success or calmly learn from others' experiences. Once you stop blaming the world, you will attract luck and victories. If you throw a ball against a wall, it will bounce back to you. The same goes for life. What you give to the world gives back to you. If you are dissatisfied with something, you will receive situations that further fuel your dissatisfaction. If you are rude to someone else will be rude to you later. You receive what you give. If you want happiness in life, start giving positivity and kindness to the world. There is no competition on your path. The road to your success is free. There is no one there because it is meant only for you, and only you can walk it. You just need to find your way. The solution is always where you don't understand. If you understood, you would have already found the solution. And if you haven't, it means you don't know it yet. So sitting and thinking is pointless. You need to seek new information and incorporate it into your life experience. Money is a reflection of your actions. If you earn little money, it means you make little effort. Or you make the wrong efforts. Observe wealthy and successful people, and you will see many things to let go of and many things to start doing to earn more. The night belongs to the next day. If you don't get enough sleep, the day is lost. Your success tomorrow depends on how you sleep tonight. Think about it and prepare for a good night's sleep. The link to a helpful video is in the top right corner. Predictability is what kills the most. Routine and monotony make your brain stagnant and unable to generate new ideas. Without them, you will never achieve anything. So incorporate something new and unfamiliar into each day. You don't achieve goals because you're afraid of what comes next. When you have goals, you have something to strive for. But when you don't, life loses its meaning. Subconsciously, you hold yourself back to avoid losing that meaning. But there's no need to worry. Each goal is like climbing a mountain. Once you reach the top, you start seeing new goals, which means losing meaning is impossible. You just need to start moving to find your goal. Sitting within four walls and looking at beautiful pictures won't help you understand what you want from life. You can only discover standard goals that everyone has. But finding inspiring and motivating goals that are personal to you can only be done by stepping out of your house and the online world and entering reality. And by taking action. A person fears losing what they cannot regain. To achieve more, you must let go of what is holding you back. You fear leaving a job you dislike because you're afraid of not finding another one. And there are plenty of other fears that hold you back. But consider this, to soar upward, you must be free from burdens. Carrying fears, past failures, and a bunch of other baggage will never allow you to soar or achieve significant goals. Start gradually letting go of the weight and you will gradually soar. The scale of your reality matches the scale of your thoughts. When reading success stories of wealthy and successful people, I always noticed that even at the age of 20, they had a vision of some global goals and plans. Meanwhile, the thinking of an ordinary person rarely goes beyond plans for leisure and spending their salary. So start thinking and dreaming big. The broader your thoughts, the easier it is to become successful. It doesn't matter what you do, what matters is what you have learned today. By doing the same thing, you will get the same results. By learning something new, you will gain something new. And sooner or later, this will allow you to reach a new level in life and achieve success. Thoughts in the present as if you are in the future. Visualize the goals you want to achieve, think about them in the present, and you will see the path to reaching them. Start living based on your future desires. Spend most of your time thinking about them. Live with thoughts about the future, and soon it will become your present. Life doesn't give problems, it only gives opportunities. I was once fired from a job I disliked. Back then, I resented life and my employer. But now I see that life simply opened up new possibilities for me. In the end, I became an expert in job searching and even wrote a book on the topic. And after a few years, I started my own business. So don't think about problems, think about the opportunities they present to you. Everything around you is just a projection of yourself. If you want to change your life for the better, you must first change yourself. If you want more love, start giving it to the people around you. If you want more money, start investing more in your education, clothing, and things that help in your self-improvement. It applies to everything. If you want something from the world, start giving it to the world, and it will respond in the same way. Freedom is only possible within yourself. We all seek freedom. Some seek financial freedom, some seek freedom from their parents, and so on. But all of these are virtual freedoms. Because true freedom can only be found within yourself. Look within yourself, and you will see how past events influence your present, limiting you. You will see fears, complexes, knowledge, and a bunch of other things that make you unfree. Start getting rid of them, and you will find true freedom. Everything is always individual. There are no ready-made recipes for success. What works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So just try, mix things up, and find what works best for you.